How's it going, guys? It's Thomas on Planet Tech. Why is that not working then? Hang on. What seems to be going on here then? Why is that frozen? Is that frozen for you guys? Hang on. Hello? Oh, where's it gone? Where's it gone? This is a terrible start. Where'd it go? Now I'm completely gone. Oh dear. Face. That's my. Huh. That's peculiar. Well, this one, does that one work? That one works. God, you can see the terrible mess behind me. How's it going, guys? Someone's on Planet Tech. Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. This is a really weird angle. Audio only stream. It might be. Hello, KO. Hello, Dubsy. Hello, TJ. And hello, Simon. So today, well, hopefully this camera over here will end up working again in a minute. This is a bit of a unique angle. Today, we are building this. Kylo Ren's command shuttle. I bought this probably in lockdown, maybe, off of eBay. Because I'm a Kylo Ren completionist. I know it's the crappier version of the of the two because it's dreadfully inaccurate, but we can forgive Lego for that a bit. We can forgive Lego because it's not completely their fault because they were just given concept art to work from. But when lockdown, I mean the lockdown that was like ages and ages and ages ago, like in 2020, right? Is that? No, that's both cameras frozen. Oh, this is a nightmare. I will try and hang on then. Let me. Should have tested this. If only I wasn't trying to turf my daughter out of the house. Whoa. That is, what does that? Right, that's been reconnected. I don't know which one of these is. Okay, can you hear me again? Face cam, build cam. We don't mind me stood on the table. Oh, why are the? Oh, this is. God's sake! Why does it always happen to me? Ugh. Well, that kind of wasn't plugged in, so that could have something to do with that. Okay, that's now plugged back in. Oh, hang on. Tech cam. Okay. Ugh. If I shut down OBS, the stream might shut down. So If the stream shuts down, I'll have to create another one. Let me just see how this will work. Are we back? Oh, I think we might be back. Are we back? Are we back? Hang on. Let's do this again. Oh, no, now this camera's on the wrong setting. Oh, no, but I think we're good though. Okay, let's just change it. Oh, the music's restarted again. Oh, God. There we go. Right, hang on then. Dum 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 dum. How's it going, guys? This time was on Planet Tech. Welcome back to another stream. I hope you guys are doing well today. We are going to be building Kylo Ren's command shuttle, the crap one. And like we just said, Lego do have some passes on this one. But hopefully we are we're cooking now. Oh dear, what a day, what a day. Right. I do have the digital instructions up, so that's a good start. Let's check out the other cameras now, see if hopefully these are... Yay! They're working. Hallelujah. Right. Oh, apologies about that. We got our big instruction manual that we don't need. Oh, there's a lot. Is there a lot of bags in this one? That's already 6, 7. Oh dear. Could be a 24-hour stream. 1. That's a good start. 4. 2 bag 5. 7, 6. 5. 4. Uh-oh. There appears to be some loose pieces in here. That's not a good sign. Was like bag 1 open or something when I bought this? I didn't think it was, but definitely one of these bags have been open. Bag 2. And there's just... Okay, be interesting to see if we actually have all the pieces to this then. Because apparently... Oh, and one of them's like the minifigure. Oh, one of them's part of the minifigure. This is not good at all. Okay, so whichever minifigure, whichever bag that minifigure comes in, is probably open. 4, 3. Oh, it looks like it's bag 3. Okay. Well... Hopefully, we have all the pieces. And it was just those few that fallen out. But the box is, as you saw, not in the best condition. Hey, Rosie. Hey, TJ. Hey, Dubsy. Hey, Simon. Hey, KO. Go for him again. I love this set, man. I know it's technically bad, but I don't care. It's peak nostalgia. Oh, that's really annoying if all the pieces aren't going to be here. And I've got to try to search through my non-existent part collection to try find it. Find some. Holy hell. Deja vu, there we go. I found a U-Wing 70% off at Maya last night. So happy to get that deal. That's an insane deal, TJ. Nice one. That is a very good deal indeed. %70 off, it's crazy. Should move those out of the way so I know that they're not actually part of the set. Hey Mark, how's it going? How was your Lego store trip today? Let me just move this a bit closer. So that, oh god. Something just fell off the table. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I'll be listening as I be finishing the last 2 steps of my build for Bricklink Designer Program. Good stuff, KO. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. Let's get to building. So you said Christmas Day 10 years ago. Can't believe The Force Awakens was 10 years ago. That's kind of wild to think about, right? But yeah, was your pab trip a success, Mark? Very jealous I couldn't hop along with you. My theory is the Ewing was left over from the May the 4th display and they didn't have a space for it in the Lego aisle, so they clearanced it and stuck it on an end cap. Nice. Yeah, that happens here with like a lot of the supermarkets and stuff. They'll get like, they'll do like promotions every now and then yeah, they just won't have space to put anything, so they just discount it terribly. I got like the 501st Specialist when they first come out, like probably like a month or 2 after they come out. My brother found them half price in Tesco, for like in a little Tesco for that reason. It's like fantastic. Yes, please. All good, mate. London is running on no underground somewhere, but Lizzie Line got me everywhere. Yet worthwhile. Leicester Square has some new pieces. Good stuff. Leicester Square and Stratford. Very nice indeed. Was Leicester Square busy? That's always my biggest concern going to London for the Lego store. Or next Thursday. I did see on a Facebook post some of the parts that are on the wall in Bristol, both at Cabot and Cribs, and if I finish work early enough tomorrow, I might try slide off and go to the Lego store. I also, as an ambassador for Stratford store on the Brick Assist, so they now have a Powerball inventory. Bloody hours long to set it up. Is it tedious to like add to it as well, or do you just literally take pictures, Mark? But well done for getting involved in that. I finally got access to the UCS shuttle instructions. That thing is humongous. Hey, Mike. That thing is absolutely humongous. I'm gonna need a lot of parts for that, I think. I was like skimming through the instructions. I'm having trouble uploading the parts list though to Bricklink, so that's being a bit of a pain. But yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of parts. But no, sorry, Bristol. So Cribs had the 1x6, that new 1x6 plate, the like orange. Is it the orangey one? What else? What else was on there? What else did they have on there? Oh, for me, they had those, you know, those like lime green snot bricks, the 1x1x5 plates tool ones. That's going to be useful for me because apparently I didn't get enough of those. And then They had a few on there because I was like, okay, that's actually worth a trip. They had like 4x6 blue plate, which I could do with some more of, just as general filler plate. They had... Oh, why can't I think of what else they had now? This is annoying. And then Cabot didn't have much new stuff, like the good new... Oh, the cribs had the 1x1x2 plates tool bricks, or modified plates, or whatever they are, in both... It was either olive green or dark tan. I couldn't quite tell from the picture. And in medium nougat. First time around it is tedious, as you have to create a wall for them to add pieces to. Then once you do it the once, you just update it when you're next there. First time is the hardest. Okay, fair enough. And yeah, take a photo of the wall and then add inventory contents to each wall selection and stock levels. Okay, the app knows all the recent popular pad parts, so it is easy as you filter by color and it shows what. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Leicester Square had trans neon green 1x2 tiles. Nice. Hey Slam, how's it going? I got a ton of those shorty bricks last time I was there. The snot ones? Oh, the 1x1x2 plates tool ones. Yeah, I would like to get some of those. What else did they... I can't think of what else Cribs had now. But there was definitely enough there that I was like, oh yeah, I'd get some of that stuff. And then Cabot had... Oh, Cabot had those snot bricks that are... I mean, they're not particularly new nor exciting. But they had the snot bricks like these, you know, with the studs on all edges. Except... but they were in white. They were in white. They had loads of basic plate, which is what I'm in the market for at the moment. They had 6x6 white plate, I think. They had 6x8 blue plate. What else did they have? 2x8 plate in yellow, 2x6 plate in lime green. 4x4 plate in green and light bluish grey. 4x6 plate in blue and dark bluish grey. But yeah, they didn't have like tons of the newer pieces. But like I said, that'll be good for me because I want I just want basic plate at the moment. I could do without going and getting loads of the really interesting stuff. I think one of them had the Palisade bricks in medium nougat. Oh, some of Cabot had these in dark blue, the little 2 brackets. But again, I don't think they're new. What else was there? But yeah, I will, if I can get down there tomorrow, I will just be stacking up on the on all the basic plate. Oh, they had 1x3 plate in that line, in the like bright yellow or green, the bright green color. Definitely be stacking up on that because I'm pretty much all out of those, I think, now. I like shorty brick. Yeah, I like that too, the shorty brick. I like that. Leicester Square also has earth blue and classic yellow 1x2 snot bricks. Nice. Yeah, I think Cabot had 1x2 snot bricks. Cabot also had 3x3 dark blue plate, 2x3 plate in blue. Yeah, the 1x3 plate. I was kind of like trying to plan my my pab ahead of time, getting all excited. But yeah, a trip up there tomorrow would see me good for a bit. Especially I don't really need to be. It's just the basic bricks and plate that I need. They had like 1x2 plate in red. I think I'll just get a box of 1x1 plate. Yeah. But yeah, not too much of the new stuff. Let's Square. Oh, no. Let's Square wasn't really wasn't busy really. Stratford was empty at the wall, so I had it to myself. Very nice. Roaming Lego, hello. Welcome to the stream. Just a pleasant, quiet reminder. If you guys are enjoying the stream or not, then feel free to like or dislike it. Whatever, tick whatever whatever feels appropriate. I should address the fact that I've changed my streaming days. So usually I'd stream on a Tuesday, but I think going forward I'm going to be streaming on a Thursday now. It just is, it will fit my schedule a bit better, and I feel like everyone's in a bit of a better mood on a Thursday. It's like it's almost the weekend. It's like one more day and then we're at the weekend. So yeah, I think it's just gonna suit better. The design of the app has made it really easy and intuitive. That's good. It was really interesting to see how the power inventory system works behind the scenes in the Brick Assist app. Yeah, I will. If I remember tonight, I'll download it and like try to do as much setup as I can before if I go tomorrow. But so miserable on a Tuesday. Not you per se, Mark. Or not always, anyway. But I will still be doing some member streams on Tuesdays when my schedule allows it. I think that was all of the pab that I was interested in it at the Lego stores in Bristol. I think I worked out that I could probably get a gift for purchase. Probably. Assuming the rest are miserable. Something like that. So yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Right way around, I think it is. Does this look like the flash speeder? It's got the shape of the flash speeder. Hey Andy, how's it going? Tech wants to avoid doing public streams on Tuesday as we're all miserable after 2 days of work. Exactly. I'm gonna come in when the spirits are high towards the end of the week. You know how it is. Kylo Ren's Command Shuttle is a good building set. Would have loved it if Lego had introduced a minifigure. Wait, are you talking about the diorama or the Starship Collection one, roaming? Because this one, I think this one, the set number you've quoted, I believe, 75104, is this one, which does have figures in. But yeah, it would have been nice to have got figures, to get a figure in those Starship Collection sets, but clearly that's too much to ask for. Yeah, very jealous of Mark's pab antics today, but yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get down there on Tuesday. Sorry, what am I talking about? Tomorrow night. Although Friday might be busy and the traffic down the motorway is going to be horrible. Yes, I guess the Starship one. Yeah. He goes on the shelf easy. That is true. That is very true. Why did I put that one on? Oh, no. Does that go on there? That does go on there. What am I? I'm already skipping steps. Okay. One, two, three, four. There we go. The one you're building is a retired set now, isn't it? It is, yes. It came out, as Rosie pointed out, about 10 years ago. Crazy. Crazy. Not often you see a 2x4 in a Lego. A red 2x4 in a Lego Star Wars set. Oh, white 1x3 bricks were at Cribs. No, Cabot. Brown 1x3 were at Cribs. I'm just going to see pieces and be like, oh yeah, that one was there. I'm sorting my pad now, yeah. If I can get there tomorrow, I might do a sort out stream on Saturday, like early afternoon or something. We'll see. Hopefully with a big fat pab stack to sort. And then Sam can join as he's building his IKEA furniture. Be a great time. I wish there was a Lego store closer to me, honestly. Like, if Oxford or Reading could just step up. I spent so much time in there, honestly. They need to step up. Honestly, they do, Mark. They really do. I would be working there in a heartbeat. Honestly, same. Honestly, same. Sack off my job. Go work in a Lego store. I bought IKEA furniture today. Was much more interesting than the pab at MK, as you said. Was it not good? No. Oh, I'm glad I didn't commit to go to traipsing my ass up to Milton Keynes today. Then, what IKEA furniture is it? More Besta units, Mike? More Besta units for the Bricktastic display. Oh shit. Oh dear. Yeah, more Besta and committed to Trofast. Okay, interesting. Is that going to be for like? Is the Trofast stuff going to be for bulk bins? Because they I mean they always look good for like bulk lots of Lego for kids playing in. I know I'm not quite sure how I've seen them, unless you have like tons of One Piece, how they'd be particularly useful. Although, what I will say is I believe if you buy a Trofast, the deeper Trofast, and just one of the plain shelves to go in there rather than like the big bins, I think it fits. It sticks out a little bit at the front and the back by a couple of studs, but I think you can fit a grey base plate on there. I think if it's the Trofast ones I'm thinking of, you can fit a grey base plate on one of the shelves. Because I thought about getting some for the storage unit, so I could put put the things in. But with the pod race at the moment, the shelves aren't, the shelf spacing didn't work out that it ended up being very cost effective. But yeah, someone can fact check that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. I'm pretty sure one of those units does fit a grey base plate. I use Trofast for 2x bricks. Yeah, that's fair. If you got like decent quantities of that works. Bulk, yeah, I bought my second hand, didn't pay much. Nice. The one you're building is more of grey than black. The Starship Edition is more black than grey. Yeah, this one is horribly inaccurate. But in LEGO's defense, I think they were given some preliminary artwork. And so they're not really to blame. I mean, some people will still blame them, but... yeah, it was... low-key not really LEGO's fault. I think they were given some like preliminary images to work from, and then the design of the ship got changed late into production. It doesn't. Am I thinking of the right ones then? I'm pretty sure it was the Trofast ones, no? The top is deep enough and the compartments are not wide enough. Is it the Trofast? No, it's not. Oh, maybe it looks so similar to the Trofast. Oh, it's Moji. Hang on. I'm gonna try to pronounce that. Oh no, that's... I'm pretty sure it was the plastic trays could then fit. Oh, look at me spending false information. I'm sure it was the Trofast, but maybe not. Probably not then, if Mark's fact checking me there. Do they have two different size frames? They don't really, do they? Just, no, not widths anyway. Huh. Well. I'm very sorry for that false information. I could have swore, but you know what? Never mind. Yeah, it's definitely the right... Yeah, I'm just looking at it now. It's definitely the right system. Have you got the wooden one, Mark? Or the one with the, like, plastic clips in? Because the wooden ones have got, like, the grooves routed out. 3x3, okay. Yeah, is it the white one with like the plastic bits, or is it actually routed out of it? Because that might make a difference. I don't know, I thought I measured it. I'm glad I didn't get them then, because I would have got home and been... Oh, it is wooden. Oh, but it's got the plastic bits. Okay, interesting. Well, yeah, I'm glad I didn't commit to those then, because that wouldn't have worked. I will be back in just a second. Oh, sorry, Roman. I missed a load of stuff. Kylo ultimately sacrificed himself to save Rey on the Rise of Skywalker, using the Force to heal her and giving up his life. Oh wait, hang on. I've missed loads. Oh god. Trophy files are awesome. You can get lids for them and also divider lids too. That's cool. In the last show, one of my favorite Star Wars movies. Roman, are you trying to trigger people? Their force connection culminates in a moment where they reach out and touch hands, symbolizing trust and vulnerability. Could you guys please share up on your favorite Star Wars characters? My Kylo Ren is definitely up there. Kylo Ren is definitely up there for me. Darth Maul definitely in there as well. Who are like some really good? I mean, like Hondo's great. I think Hondo's a really fun character. All of Star Wars Rebels characters, obviously, they're just goated. Hello Gaz, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the stream. Mine's Jabba, Roman Lego. Oh, Let's Square had all those new wheelchair wheels, the clear ones with the tires fused on. Oh, interesting. Trying to think of a use that I would Is it, can you use them without the frames? I'm assuming you can if they're on PAB. Ooh. Those wheels great for soapboxes. Oh right. Oh, is it the soapbox wheels? That makes sense. Definitely missed some steps on the reverse of this one. I don't know. What about you, Roaming? What's some of your favorite Star Wars characters? Hit me with them. Oops, that's not really very well. It's more of a bike wheel than soapbox wheel, but some real soapbox cars use bike wheels. Yeah, I did know that actually. Rizzle for the win. When you going, Gaz? I don't know if you caught it earlier, but I saw a Facebook post with a bunch of the pieces. They don't have, like, neither of the two stores have a bunch of the new pieces. But for me, who just wants basic brick and plate at the moment, they do have quite a lot of good stuff. So I'm going to try slope off after work tomorrow, but depends what time I finish. If I get held up, then it would just be a nightmare trying to get in and out of Bristol. But yeah, Brizzle for the win. Oh, I could get an ooey burger. Oh, I'd be living. More original. More prequels, original trilogy Vader, sequels Phasma. Interesting. So, for this mock, I can't decide if I want to get the Chrome. There's someone that does like a custom Chrome Phasma. I don't know if I want to get that or just use the Lego Phasma. The problem is if I get the Chrome custom Phasma, they're not too expensive. However, they do still have it doesn't come with a cape, so I would still need a Phasma cape, and like capes for minifigures don't do a Phasma cape. So if anyone knows somewhere that does a custom Phasma cape, that'd be great. Lego Phasma is worth a few quid now, aren't they? They are, yeah, probably about 30, 40, I imagine, in that sort of price range. Okay. Most of those look like spare pieces. Right, bag 2. I have the Last Jedi Phasma, but they ever so slightly, I don't know if many people even really notice, but they changed the design slightly of the Stormtroopers in The Last Jedi. And so I've got the Phasma from The Last Jedi. I mean, like I said, most people wouldn't notice, but I notice. I also need to check the Chrome one, which one it's based off of, if it's the Force Awakens style or if it's the Last Jedi style. They also have the 1x2 modified plate with cheese slope attached shoe in yellow. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I know what you mean. I've been using some of those in dark tan for Grogu's capture. I'd love to do a sequels mock one day. Did you get the new location? I haven't got it yet, no. I keep meaning to pick it up, but no, I haven't got it yet. Do you have it, Dubsy? Just with wanting to do a new power pool, wanting to get the Disney Castle, having just got the Orient Express. Buying the instructions for the shuttle. Does it have a page on the camp in Jakku? Because if it does, I'll go buy it tonight. But yeah, I'm quite excited at the prospect of doing like some of my next few mocks being sequels mocks. I think it'll be fun. I know Rich Boy J has set the bar like incredibly high. But yeah, I think there's I think the scope for sequels mock is generally quite an untapped area. Oh, you had the older one, got it. Michaels has the older one as well. Okay. Yeah, they do look like they'll be great points of reference. All I saw was Star Wars Explains review of it, like a little while ago, and it showed Darth Vader's castle and like a cross section of that, and then I was thinking, ooh, maybe for my Rogue One, Mark. But Darth Vader's castle is like generally quite a pop. It's been done quite a bit. Got to go. Take care, all. Catch you later, Dubsy. See you later, mate. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. And hanging out for a bit. Yeah, Darth Vader's castle would be fun, but I really, I'm going to be boring for the Rogue One mock next year, providing I get there. Providing I get this this episode 7 one done. I'm going to be boring and just go back to Scarif. But it is an excuse to build the Zeta class shuttle, so that's what I'm kind of banking on. There's a part of me would love to design my own, because the Brick Vault one looks insane, but it is quite a few years old now, and there's like a lot of new pieces that I think could probably be utilized. But I'm going to see how designing the First Order transport goes first. See where we're at with that, and then we'll go from there. I did pop to Asda today, but when I looked on the website, guys, it didn't show it. It showed it's only on the groceries one, and I'm reluctant to order Lego on the grocery stuff, because sometimes they'll send you like just as good replacement if it's sold out, which I imagine most of the stores will probably be sold out of that Angel. I don't know. But we don't have too many Asdas around us, which is a bit of a pain. Tech, would you buy Star Wars sets that come with a smart brick? It depends. I would like to. Yeah, I'd like to experience it. So what are these smart bricks going to actually include? Is it like if it's in a TIE fighter, it's going to like make the noises of a TIE fighter? I think that's quite cool. Like, obviously, it's gonna cost. But I think it's quite a cool concept. Apparently, these bricks are going to be in everything going forward, right? But yeah, the problem is that the price hike that we get. Maybe that's why they're doing the drastic price hikes now, is so that they just add a little bit on with these bricks, and then everyone goes, oh, that's great value. I only know that just the X-Wing and TIE Fighter so far. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to see what... I mean, if it takes away from the look of the set, if the set's design is drastically compromised to accommodate the brick, then I think it's silly. But if they can still get the brick, if they can still get the sets to look decent, then I'm all for it. Sent you pics of the Force Awakens. Oh, nice one. Thanks, Mike. I'll check those out after the stream. Thank you, sir. Okay, I need some help and opinions for Bricktastic and next year. I have postponed the idea for a mock I had due to complexity. So I need an idea, but okay, what we got, Andy? What's the but? I postponed the idea for a mock I had due to complexity. Is that like already set in stone, or can we dive deeper into the complexities and the things of that? One option would be to extend nowhere. Yep. I saw a lot of people want the smart brick to flop as it's similar to video. Is it similar to video though? I mean, if it's interactive and you can like hear sounds and stuff. Would we like to see that? Is it worth extending? It depends if you want to dive into something new or not. If you're like, oh, is this something? Because that's ultimately, you got to set the thing up. You got to travel with it. You got to be happy with it on display. You got to do what scratches your itch. I'm generally in the camp of, I like to see new stuff. But this is coming from someone that's displayed the same TIE Fighters and X-Wings for God knows how many years now, because I can't get a mock done. So I can see both sides. A soapbox track on nowhere. Those are the reasons I postponed what I had. Did think I would be happy. I'm assuming didn't think I would be happy with where I could get it to by Feb. Okay. But if you then extend your current mock, are you just doing it for the sake of doing it? And is it something that, was it something that you had planned to do, or... Yeah, like I said, are you just doing it for the sake of doing it? Because if that's the case, then I would say I would maybe just like do a portion of the new mock that you want to try out, and then once you've got that kind of once you got a little bit of it, then you can extend it for next year and take it to its full potential. Maybe that's an option. But yeah, I would be reluctant to say if you're doing it just for the sake of extending it and it's not actually something that you're like going to be particularly passionate about. Marco Planet Tech, did you see any 1x black bricks on the wall? No, I think Cribs had 1x4 black plate. and they had those 2x2 palisade shorty bricks. I like that phrase. You can get mocks done. You just need to trust that you can tech. Kaz winding it in. Oh dear. I believe that I can get this. I really hope I can get this one done. Oh god. Oh god. I saw how long that. I flipped through the instructions of the shuttle, and that's even like pre-designed and everything. And even that, I'm thinking, oh my days. That's going to take me some time. One by 10 were on the wall a little while ago, I think. Mike, if you can manage to find those out. Had to say, I loved having mock heads back on yesterday, Gaz. Phil was awesome. He had some insane builds, and his what he was talking about with the lighting and how like a lot of the lighting kits massively like just put way too many lights in. I guess because they want to sell them they want to make a decent profit on it. But they definitely put way too many lights in a lot of the light kits, which is why I don't really go for light kits. That, and I don't really have the display space. Maybe when I've got something a bit more permanent, I'll be more inclined to put some light kits. I did put a light kit on that like small Christmas, that like £40 Christmas tree from a few years ago. Yeah, I saw them in Brum. Of course, didn't get any. Well, I can see some potential for nowhere growing. Some of the building were a bit thin, and I felt lacking. And the other building, I could go taller and likely add some more square footage too. Like I said, if it's something that you are like excited to do, and you're not just doing it because you feel like you need to do it, then do that. And then like, yeah, and then I guess you could use that as your convention display for like all of next year, and then you can spend like a decent amount of time working on your new project. Hopefully, if like it's if you're extending your current mock, might be less resources. Another one in 2 weeks. Awesome. Yeah, it was good. Very inspiring. I was lurking about in a lot of it, dipping in and out of the chat when I could. Aloha, Lego Ohana, catching the tech stream. How you doing, Maxine? Good to see you. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. How are you? I've been thinking long and hard about my hey mock. That's also another motivation to get the Force Awakens mock done, is so that like post Christmas I can just be doing hey collab and KO's collab. That's big motivation, because that's like nothing crazy and a bit of fun, and it won't be stress building. Ka-chow. Yes, we got a finally, my prayers have been answered, and we've got a Lightning McQueen Speed Champion set. What do you think of it, Maxine? Yeah, signs up have been coming in, and some of the concept ideas are very interesting. Brilliant. Oh, that's not on there. Yeah, well, I'd say that she's becoming a bit of a madam. We've hit the terrible twos about a month early, I think. Yeah, she's got a bit of an attitude at the moment. Yeah. But other than that, she's wonderful. Hope your crew are all good. This is also on my mind. Time to work on the other collabs. Maybe nowhere makes sense. That's also true. Are you doing Soapbox-tastic again? Is that coming back for a second year? Right, where is this meant to go? In there. There we go. Oh, the joy's got to keep her in line, yeah. Lyra's hitting them a bit early now too. The childminder today, I think, was biting her tongue when she said she'd been a handful. Oh no. Oh dear. At least they've got the yeah, at least they've got the well, nursery never seem to turn around and say, oh, Penelope's been a madam today, which would be a bit aggressive, I guess. So whether she is just lovely for them at nursery and is becoming a pain at home, I can see it's quite likely. I imagine that's what I was like as a kid. I'd have been like an angel in the company of anyone that wasn't my family, and then it'd have been a disaster and a nightmare when I was at home. But yeah, they never really say, oh, Penelope's been a madam. That's the politest way I can put it. A lot of us will apply KO. Once people have got their own mocks sorted, KO, I'm sure people will get on it. Don't you worry. But yeah, still very early doors yet. And you know, seeing as my idea got battered away so frequently, I haven't really had the time to think about it. But now it's been approved. Now you said I can do it. I'll be on it post Christmas. Don't you worry. Paneling's coming together quite nicely on this build, I have to say. McQueen looks amazing. Ended up watching Cars today, and now drawing up plans for Cars mock. Fantastic. Have you got many of the like little 4-wide ones from the sets? I think I've got most of the play set, or like the original ones from like 2 and I've got most of them from 2 and like the Flows V8 Cafe Max Truck. I think there's still a few of the 4+ or like the juniors ones I need. Why am I doing that? That's probably not symmetrical. But yeah, I am working on collecting all of them. I couldn't officially comment, but it's a badly kept rumor at this stage. Much like all the Lego plans. Fantastic. Awesome. Oh god, I'm gonna have to think of another soapbox to design as well. Oh my days. God, I need to get this stuff mocked on before Christmas if I want to take part in all the collabs. Okay, I need some ideas of the type of things to build once I have an idea. Yeah, that's I wouldn't like to commit before I was like concrete design, concrete ideas. Yeah, okay, I've had a lot of people saying they're doing the Hey Hey collab but haven't registered, so Tech is totally right. Yeah, people just got their own builds to kind of wrap their heads around. But yeah, it is a bit tricky when you do have to submit your table space by. The good thing with yours, KO, is though that yours you could allocate like a width, and then you can just do you could just go up. Like once it's got to like say 6 or 8 modules wide, then you can just go up, and then it wouldn't be, and then it's not so bad. I think I only managed to get one, a pre-owned Lightning. Never built it, so don't even know if it's all there. Hoping they're going to bring out new ones, but unlikely. The retired ones are super spending out, yeah. I don't need to know exactly what people are doing for their idea, just if they're going to take part for numbers table planning. Some have submitted and just put to be confirmed, which is fine. Cool. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my concept. I think I've mentioned it before. What I'd like to do for the Hey Hey collab. Maxine, both Helen and I have a copy of the Hey Hey set ready for modding, so we'll totally be on board. Good stuff. Yeah, it went quite cheap, didn't it, recently on Amazon? I nearly picked up in Asda today. But I was like, no, there's pab that I need right now. An army of clueless looking chickens. Gonna be the best display. I have a really funny idea for my Maxine. Got the okay from Peeps when I was at Didcot. Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a fun one for sure. Oh, it is mirrored. That's handy. Yeah, what was the price of it on that everyone picked it up at? Because it's 35 retail, the Hey Hey set, right? People saying they're getting it for like 20 or 25. 25 would be. I think 25 was what it was in Asda. Be great to check out your videos. You should do that. I mean, there hasn't been one uploaded in quite a significant amount of time, but hopefully there'll be another one by the end of the year. Fingers crossed. God, gotta stop making these false promises. Okay, bag 3. Right. Now this is where it could have a problem, as this bag was open And the box is was kind of mangled. So we could have pieces missing. This could be a pain. And I'm gonna really struggle to move on if I don't have the pieces that I need. To be really if one of the pieces to the minifigure are gone, by the way, that's gonna be a... Oh no, okay, the minifigure pieces are all there, that's fine. Whew. Oh. Yeah, it's £25 on Amazon just now. Let me know if anyone needs a cheeky affiliate link. Where's that going? I've got to utilize my my Quidcos and stack them all that way. I don't know why I don't feel so as you guys know, I picked up the Orient Express. I have £125 like credit note from Lego to use. I've now got £50 Brick Festival voucher. And I have some VIP points that I was going to put towards the Disney Castle. And with the gift for purchase at the moment, I feel like it's a pretty good one to get the gift for purchase on. However, I do think that the threshold, because I want to get the Disney Castle before it retires. But the threshold, it seems a bit silly to get a set of such a high price point when I know that there's going to be more gift for purchases coming soon that will need like higher spend thresholds. So do I hold out, or do I just buy it anyway? Tech, what are you working on for Bricktastic next year? So I'm going to be doing a sequels mock. I'm going to be doing the opening scene of The Force Awakens. I know it's not going to be to a lot of people's taste. It might be slightly controversial. But yeah, I want to do an anniversary mock for The Force Awakens. And all of the subsequent anniversaries that we're going to have coming up over the next few years for Star Wars. So that's going to be what I'm going to be doing. There's a big custom version of this ship that I've got the instructions for that I want to start. I need to start putting the I've got the parts list now. I need to just work out why it won't upload to Bricklink. Then I can go through my own parts collection, see what pieces I need. So see what pieces I've got to then take off of the want list, and then I can buy the rest of the pieces and start building that. And then I'm going to build the scene. I'm designing my own transport, and I have to say that's coming along quite nicely. I'm doing okay with that. But yeah, the idea is I get that video or get the mock released by the time the anniversary happens, which is like partway through December, and then it means post-Christmas I can work on collab builds for Bricktastic. So that's gonna be my thing. Oh, let's Square have Monkey Kid, mate. If that was... Yeah, they didn't have the 2 new sets, which was annoying. But I think I'll just wait. Oh, I could. So that's the other thing. I could get those. I could get the last 2 Monkey Kid sets I need and get the current gift for purchase. So that's got potential. But like, I'm thinking like, the Christmas promo is going to be a bit better. I don't know. But I definitely want the Disney Castle. The Monkey Kid, in fact, the Monkey Kid sets can wait because they're not even retiring this year. It's the Snow White set. It's the Disney Castle, Potentially the Pharrell set. What was the one other set that I wanted that's retiring? There was 5 sets. There was actually 6. But the majority... Oh, the mobile crane. But that's got to go on a deal at Black Friday. I'm really hoping that... I'm going to put my... Yeah, I'm going to put all my eggs in one basket there. And just hope that I can get a good deal on that. At a later... during like Black Friday. There was one more set. What was it? The mobile crane, the Orient Express, which I've now got, the Disney Castle, Snow White, Pharrell. There was one more. Can't think what it was. That's a worry. Oh, it's gonna retire and I'm gonna forget. No, I've got it on my list, so I'll have to go back and reference what it was. You won't be disappointed with the Castle and Cottage. Friggin' awesome sets. Yeah, I cannot miss out on those. I would be gutted. I am still a little bit miffed that we didn't get molded faces for the dwarfs, but I can live with it. Not that I have anywhere to build them or to put them anytime soon, but I just want to know I've got them. Do I buy 2 of them? No, we're talking crazy now. Yeah, I think the Seven Dwarfs Cottage is one of those sets I think would pretty much just be dropped into my Disney City when that eventually happens, if it ever happens. When it happens, we'll talk positively here. When it happens. Did you get the new Wally? Yeah, it's flawless. Top 3, easy, total perfection, and fair price. It's such a good price. The only reason honestly, Maxine, I am so far behind on Disney sets. It really, really, really sucks. So I need to catch up. I'm playing catch up. There's just a few sets retiring that kind of like jumped out on me. That I've missed. So I'm making sure I get those before the end of the year, and then I can start making my way through some of the Disney stuff, because yeah, I need that. I need to get Angel. Angel was 30. I don't know if you've seen, Maxine. Angel was 30 quid in Asda, or it is currently 30 quid in Asda if you can find it. So I still need Angel. I still need the Lilo and Stitch house. I still need the Cruella de Vil car. I want the big Simba and big Dalmatian. I still need the Ideas like Sorcerer Mickey set. So yeah, there's quite a lot. The Wally set, the Cruella de Vil car. Yeah, there's I'm trailing. It's not good. It's making me anxious. But with there not being many Monkey Kid sets left, and with them not retiring, there's scope for me putting a couple on my Christmas list, which should be okay. Hopefully, Father Christmas will bring me a couple of them. Just make sure you add it to your list. You'll be kicking yourself to miss it. It's better than the Ideas version. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, I should hope so, yeah, with the amount of time that's passed. But yeah, they look a really nice size and like a really good pair together. So yeah, I definitely will be getting them. Hopefully we've got a bit of time on those yet. Cruella's car, Big Dalmatian, and NBC. Why can't I think what NBC is? I'm waiting for deals. Oh yeah, I need to get Angel 2, but was waiting for a deal, yeah. Krella's card just looks gorgeous. Like, I really, really, really like it. We built the Mario Kart set last week. Oh my, it's gorgeous. Fantastic. Yeah, my brother's got it. I haven't actually been around to his house since he's got it, but that's the wrong color. Since he's had it built, so I need to go around and look at it. But that's one that I'm just going to admire from afar, I think. I can't be going out buying all of the sets. Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas. Yes, I need to get that one too. I think is that Argos exclusive? Yeah, that's on my list. But that's not retiring this year, is it? Is it? No, I feel like that's only just come out, but but it's been around for ages because of the Ideas project. But yeah, that Mario Kart is cool. I really, really, really hope we get Chick Hicks and the King later on next year for Speed Champions. Please. Like, that's not too much to ask, is it? We didn't get them in the, like, smaller scale. And yes, okay, Chick Hicks is going to have a ton of stickers, but I'll take it, honestly. I would much rather we got Speed Champions versions of, like, the King and Chick Hicks than, like, Sally and Mater and all that. Because then there's, like, a whole range of characters they need to go and do. I don't know if I need an 8-wide collection of cars. I mean, I would get them all. But yeah, if they want to just do 3 and they make it Chick Hicks, Lightning McQueen, and the King, more than okay with that. No, Angel as in Stitch's girlfriend. Pink Stitch, as some people call her. I want a Dynamo Queen. That would also be a great color variant. I can back that, Sounds. How you doing, mate? That would be a great variant. Can they just bring the, like, 4-wide ones back, honestly? I would just very much like for them to continue those, because that's like a nice scale, and if you wanted to do mocks of, like, they would be in a decent scale. We never got obviously we never got Chick Hicks, we never got King, we never got Ramon. I feel like there's a lot of characters we didn't get that they could go back and do. Do you like the McQueen? It's a little blocky for Speed Champions. It is. It is, but I do still like it. Maybe I'm looking at it with, like, rose tinted glasses a little bit. No, that's wrong. I possibly am, but only a Duplo Doc. Yes, Doc's another one. Sheriff as well. We only got in 4+ or no, Duplo. I think Sheriff was only. Or did we get? Oh, I can't remember now. I can't remember. Well enough. Yeah, that's a good shout. Arguably more playable for kids who racing them. Exactly. Where's that meant to attach? Oh, that makes sense. I understand the 4 wide being blocky, but 8 wide is a little strange. Dock was made as 4+. Was he? I thought... Do you mean Sheriff? Not Dock, yeah, okay, Sheriff, okay. I want Luigi and Guido in Speed Champion scale if possible. A little pit stop crew would be cute. I'm assuming that's what it fits nicely in there. Oh, where did that go? Oops. Completely forgot to put that in. Right. Yeah. Where did that go? Oh, it's on there. 2 clips. Where do these go? Either side of here. Oh, I think we have all the pieces. Hallelujah. Oh, that was a worry. How many pieces can we figure there? Perfect. How long have we been streaming for? It feels like hour 30. Okay, we're doing alright. We're doing okay. Bag full. Sans, do you have all of the Cars characters? I'd also love a Flo's Cafe. They should remake that, yeah. That would be a really good 18+. Well, not necessarily 18+, but a good, like, big play set for them to redo. No, Claire's starting to track down the rest of the sets, but we're a long way off. Okay. Yeah, I need to go through them. A lot of them are at my mum's house. Still in on my shelves there. Oops. So yeah, I need to go through and make sure I don't have too many of the Duplo ones, which apparently I need to get. It's gonna cost me a fortune. But yeah, I think I've got all of the like Cars 2 sets. I've got a good chunk of the Cars 3 ones. I picked up another one quite recently at a show, actually. The car sets. I got one. Is it the Monster Truck Derby set? I think I got that at Chicago a few years ago. Don't forget the plane sets. I've definitely forgotten about those. I don't even think I've seen planes. But in true completionist form, I'm sure I will. How many of them are there? She's still unsure if we'll get the Duplo sets. Yeah, I bet they're like going up quite a lot in price, right? I do want to get a Lightning McQueen and a Mato, but they like keep rotating. When they're available, they're still making the molds for those. They seem to have one car set out, or they seem to release like one car set a year for Duplo. I think 4. Okay, that's doable. That's fine. That's doable. Planes is a pretty good film considering how B-level it was. Yeah, I don't know why I never saw it. I don't think it was received particularly well, was it? Especially the second one. But yeah, Dinoco McQueen. Sans, do you reckon you could color swap? I haven't looked too much at the stickers, but do you reckon you could color swap? Oh no, oh no, because you'd still need all the Dinoco stickers. I think we'll end up getting a handful of Duplo stuff like Doc or some prints that didn't make its way to the regular sets. That's fair enough. See, if we got a king, there's a high chance you could color swap Lightning McQueen and use the stickers to make a Dinoco McQueen if we get king. Right? So let's all campaign for that. I'd be really surprised if they did more than McQueen. I would be too, I think. Yeah, I think I would be too. But if they just want to do a couple more... well, they've done Fast and Furious. They've done quite a few Fast and Furious cars. So I don't think that there's any reason for them not to do a couple more. Like I said, I'm not fussed about having another Mater. Like Doc Hudson would be a cool one. Would be a good Speed Champions one. Like any of the race cars, it makes sense being under Speed Champions, right? Like. I just missed like half the steps here, probably. That thing is full of stickers, no way. Plus that light blue in those curved paths. Yeah, that's true. Cars was my go-to. Yeah, Cars is sick. I still got all of like my die-cast Cars toys, or like Cars from when I was younger at my mum's. I need to dig them out, let Penelope start playing with them. She's like, you still got a load that were like unopened. So, are they gonna be worth anything? Probably not, but you want to get the Cars CRT. What's that? But yeah, just your king and chick kicks. CRT TV. What the hell is that? The TV. What? Wait, what is this? Cars CRT. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty sick. That is pretty cool, you know. I couldn't keep, like, Cars merchandise is the most ridiculous thing to try and keep up with. It's like more ridiculous than Lego. There's just so much Cars crap. It's like Phantom Menace crap. like salmon is the drinks cups. Ridiculous. But this is the Cars crap. Fair. It does look cool. I don't have space for all that kind of crap. Especially that kind of crap that's just so not functional. I have to be like a foot away from the TV to even see what it will be displaying. Use it as a computer monitor. Here, Paige, you said you wanted a dual monitor setup for when you start working from home. Have I got the suggestion for you? It's just so bulky. If you see one for a good price, Sans, let me know. They have a Cars CD player. I don't doubt it. I don't know if I had any of the like really ridiculous Cars merch. I'm trying to think. Like I said, we got a lot of the die-cast cars. And we had like what was essentially like a Hot Wheels track that you could spin them round on. But yeah, I don't think I had a lot of the ridiculous Cars merch. I used to have a Cars MP3 when I was little. Nice. I've seen a couple of like videos pop up of like my entire Cars merchandise collection. The thumbnails look ridiculous. They look absolutely insane. They really did push like... Is there still new films that come out that still get all of this kind of crap? Or is that like a 2000s thing? Are you getting the Black Pearl? I am, but like not anytime soon. I was just saying before you hopped in, I'm desperately trying to just catch up with stuff that I've missed out or I've been missing out on. So I've just picked up the Orient Express. I'm about to get the second Disney Castle because that's retiring this year. What about the gift for purchase? I don't care. I really do not care for that gift for purchase. I'm not going to be some Pirates of the Caribbean completionist. Sans, if I'm collecting all of the Disney minifigures, does the Sanderson sisters and the Hocus Pocus figures count? Because I'm not including in it like Marvel, Star Wars. I'm not including things like Pirates of the Caribbean, because those figures are just ridiculously expensive. And we're going to get new ones of them anyway that I will just get anyway. But I'm not going to go back for the completionist aspect of it. But yeah, does Hocus Pocus count as like a Disney? Is that considered one of the Disney classics? I think we talked about this last stream. I can't remember what the verdict was on it. In which case I might need to get that before it retires. Oops. Hocus Pocus just really wasn't that big over here. I understand not including Marvel, Star Wars, but not Pirates. That is 100% Disney. I've got to draw the line somewhere. I've got to draw the line somewhere. Is there any other live action films that they've done? Getting pirates is so like Davy Jones is what, like already like well over 100, 200. Hocus Pocus wasn't big. I'll stand by that Hocus Pocus wasn't as big over here. Maybe you're just showing your age, Mark. I don't know. But yeah, is there any other sets that we've had over the years that are like live action Disney that have had sets for? Trying to think. I feel like not, but okay. Both Claire and my sister's like, okay, fair enough. Think you had one too many piss ups and forgot the portion of your life, clearly. I definitely don't remember it coming out. What is that, like a... I'll have to ask my sister. But Hocus Pocus was never one that... I don't think I've even seen it. But yeah, I know Claire's a big fan. But yeah, is that considered like a Disney classic, or is that like Pirates of the Caribbean-esque? Tron? Yeah, I do have the Tron set. So just by luck, I don't have to include that as a in the minifigs. Me and my sister watched it growing up. I thought it was scary. Fair. Oh yeah, so Prince of Persia's another one. That's another one. Like, oh, hi Sam, by the way. Welcome to the stream, dude. Yeah, that's another one that I'm like, oh, do I have to? As is Lone Ranger, another one that I don't want. Oh god. Yeah, these are all the ones that I was like, yeah, okay, I can pass on these. I'm just gonna do like Disney classics, like what are officially coined the Disney classics, and we'll go from there. But I don't want to be only get Lone Ranger set. I've got the Lone Ranger train, and I think I've got a couple of the Johnny Depp figures. Yeah, Prince of Persia is pretty cheap, but Lone Ranger, oh boy, yeah. I've seen a couple of the sets at shows. But yeah, never... There's some cool sets. I just don't really care for them. Lone Ranger was okay. I do remember watching Prince of Persia when it came out though. So I could be tempted to get Prince of Persia figures. But then if I do that, then I'm admitting defeat, and then I've got to go get Pirates and Lone Ranger. Ugh. The movie sucks, but they're great sets, yeah. Yeah, I don't collect all these ones either. Hocus Pocus and Pirates, yes, because I enjoyed them growing up. Yeah. But only for Jaden, it's not fair. I'm gonna stand firm and stick with it's a no for the live actions. But I might get Hocus Pocus and just like not open it for a long time, and then I can just sell it if I decide against it. I don't know. All this, I do blame Sans for all of this like Lego completionist crap. I wouldn't nearly be as bothered if it wasn't for him. skipping pirate seems criminal. I know what you mean. And like I said, if they do any more pirate sets, so if we've got like, obviously I'm going to get the Black Pearl. I'm hoping that they do a Flying Dutchman and like another one for the third film. If they do that, I will get all of those boats. Like I will get them, so I will have those figures. I just don't know if I want to go and backdate all of the other ones, because that's not cheap. Like I said, Lone Ranger's not cheap. Not the SpongeBob one. Come on now. Although if they remade that, I would probably get that too. Not gonna lie. I could be behind getting one of those as a remake. Screw the Krusty Krab. Yeah, I know. That's I'm gonna want all those pirate ships as well, KO, on the designer program, which is worrying. Well, you could skip pirates since they didn't brand it as Disney, because, you know, apparently it looks too dark for the Disney collectors, who apparently are only preemie girls that only like princesses. Do you know what? I don't like the sentiment, but for this, I'm going to roll with it. The SpongeBob one's great. I have all of the Pirates of the Caribbean Davy Jones crew members on it. Nice. Nice. That set's like, all the SpongeBob sets are really expensive, right? I was slowly just collecting like one of each of the main characters of SpongeBob, like just one SpongeBob, one. I don't know if I got Squidward. I got Patrick, got Sandy, I got Mrs. Puff. I don't think I got Mr. Krabs, which is annoying because he got like a rubber head, so his print fades really easily. It's not terrible, but they're getting up there in price. Yeah, let's pass on it. Not at all raging. Are you doing just the minifigs or expanding to the mini dolls too? I am getting the mini dolls as well. Yes, I did pick up that, as you know, Mark, at Bournemouth Brit Festival. I did pick up the Enchanted Treehouse set for £75, which was a cracking deal. I was very, very happy with that. Thank you to all who egged me on to go and offer that insanely low price. But the way he looked at it was like, it was quite funny. He took a good like minute or two to be like, am I going to accept this? I think I just want this set gone now, so I think I'm going to accept this lowball. It's like right before the end of the day. And yeah, it paid off. It worked. Anytime. Yeah, thank you, Sam. Yeah, my OG Krabs is nasty. But yeah, I do want to do the mini dolls as well. Those are not so bad. Like, there's an exception to every rule, but the mini dolls don't go up a hell of a lot. And what I've generally seen is that if a mini doll gets a remake, the older version tends to come down in price. Like I said, there's gonna be cases where that isn't so true, but so I'm not too worried about the mini dolls. But that, getting sets like that Enchanted Treehouse just makes that so much easier, because there was actually quite a few unique mini dolls in that one. Santa's to Blame comes in here just when I thought I'd decided on my Disney collection. So is Avatar on the me up as well, or are we pretending that's also not Disney? See, Avatar, Yeah, that's another one that's not. Wait, is that even Disney? Is that Disney now because it's in the parks? Is that what you're trying to claim? That wasn't released by Disney though, was it? Or was it? Am I being like really stupid? Does it have the castle at the beginning of the film? That's what I want to know. Brickset has it under the Disney tag. Well, Brickset don't know anything. Brickset needs to stop spending my money. Haunted Mansion, I have got the Haunted Mansion set, so that's fine. You got Pocahontas in there. She was exclusive to the set. No, yep, she was. Alice. A couple of the variants were exclusive. A couple of the variants only came in like a couple of other sets that I was like, yeah, I'm not going to buy because I wanted to get the Treehouse set. So that worked out quite well. Avatar was Fox and then bought by Disney. So that I would put in the same category as like Star Wars, so no. Although I do have a good chunk of the Avatar figures. That also means that Simpsons is also part of the Disney collection. I had in my basket the first series of The Simpsons as a complete set on Bricklink for maybe 2 or 3 years. And it was like 80 quid for the whole set. All like sealed in their original bags. And I never pulled the trigger on it. Obviously, it's long gone now. And now the first series is so expensive. I do have the second series. But again, that's another one that I certainly don't count as Disney. However, I would like to... the CMFs did a pretty good job of getting most of the main characters, I feel like. Is there a gap there? Is that right? Does that look right? Yeah, I think. Oh, oops. The set looks good so far. It's bedtime for me. Later's good to hang around here. Thank you, Roman. Catch you later, mate. Thank you. I will enjoy the build. Oh, Indiana Jones, man. This leads... Exactly. Go away. Oh. Again, I don't even know if I'm gonna say it. I think I've even seen Indiana Jones. I think I started watching one once and then fell asleep. But that's prime example of ones that it's just. But that was also Fox, right? Clearly Disney is just awesome. Can't deny that. It's just getting expensive. Very, very, very expensive for me. You actually need to be banned from watching Star Wars to see anything else. Honestly. How the hell have you watched Indiana Jones? No, it was Lucasfilms. My god. My god, I know what you're doing, March. I'm not coming over to watch a bunch of films. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But Sam's right. If it's not Star Wars, I've probably not seen it. There's a very high chance I've not seen it. those pins in there for? There's some like random pins that just have nothing attached to them. Why? Weird. Okay. Whatever. Need to get Greg to watch Cars. Cars is great. Some of the greatest movies ever. Tech. Nah, I can't be bothered. Honestly. And then I see one thing that's not Star Wars, and I'm like, guys, have you seen this film? It's actually insane. And it's like Finding Dory. Like, guys, you will not believe the absolute masterclass cinema that I've just watched. Rescuers Down Under. No, that's Disney. That doesn't count. No, I guess that does count. It's not Star Wars. They're literally on Disney Plus. Watch the first one after the stream. No, Sam. Just like, no. I've got not a lot better things to be doing. But every time I sit down with my dinner and I put Disney Plus on, if there's nothing on YouTube I want to watch, I'll flirt with the idea of watching something that's not, like, I almost put Lilo and Stitch, the live action movie on the other night. I pressed it and I was just like, I can't commit to sitting here for, what is it, 2 hours or so. I just watch party. There we go. I have watched the Pirates movies, yes. I've watched the first 3 like tons of times. The later 2 I've watched maybe once or twice each, I think, but I'm very familiar with the first 3. Still got quite a while to go, yeah. Yeah. Is she gonna fall asleep? Oh, that's fine then. Cool. Don't know. Quite a while. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. 3. Potentially. Oh, would you watch him release it? Oh, for indie. Okay. So tech scene, Star Wars, Caravan of Courage, other film. Wait, what the hell is that, KO? No, but I have seen Chad Vader. If anyone wants a good, well, a bad internet series, Star Wars fan film to watch, go check out Chad Vader. It's fantastic. So I've even seen the crap fan films. Oh Lord. My God, your to watch list is getting bloody huge. Honestly, it is. It is, and I'm happy to say, well, not happy to say, but I'm not shy to say that it probably won't ever actually get. I won't catch up with it, but that's fine. That's okay. Hook. Don't know if I've seen that. Caravan is a real Star Wars Ewok movie. Fantastic. Can't say I've seen that. Can't say I'll be rushing to see that. Really hope this doesn't take me 3 hours to finish building, by the way. I think Caleb and Michael want to watch the holiday special when everyone is here. I told them no, but I feel like you need to be punished at this point. I can do that. It's Star Wars. I can definitely do that. Is the holiday special on Disney Plus? It's not, is it? At least it's not here. Have you seen Lyle the Crocodile? Nova watched it at childminders and was obsessed for months. It's like The Greatest Showman, but for kids. Penelope might like it. I haven't seen that, no. Oh, no, only the Boba Fett cartoon clip is. Okay. Do you have a copy of it, Sans, or do you have to find it off the internet? But yeah, I watched the holiday special. Hook. Would I class those as... I don't think I haven't seen Hook. No. I did see the live action Dalmatian films though. That's not Star Wars. I've heard it's good. Oh god, those Wookiees will haunt your dreams. I think I have seen the holiday special. I think. George Lucas famously said, on the holiday special, if I had the time and a hammer, I'd track down every copy of that movie and destroy it. Fantastic. Hook is so good. I've heard that Hook is very good, yeah. Hey, Lauren. You know if you watched it, I'll never get that time back. Carrie Fisher's coke nail is visibly on show. It's a great time for all the family. Aww. God rest her soul. Go in. There we go. Paige, if you're watching, can I have a Diet Coke, please? And if you're not watching, then why not? Cut a chickie. That seems quite wobbly. Surely there's more to that than just one axle. I'll also take one page. It'll be warm by the time it gets there. Oh, that goes next to it. There's two. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So that's quite hard to push in. No, there we go. Paige, we've run out of Coke. Yeah, there's one left. Did the UK not figure out ice yet? Yeah, but ice waters it down. Can't be drinking Coke with ice. Nasty. Okay, that's a lot more sturdy. Okay, fish has plenty. Dear. Right. On to bag 5. Let's go. Or 2 bag 5. Come on. It's going to start to get really repetitive, isn't it? I'm not sure if Paige heard my Coke cry for help. Dang, Sam, you can't like go over this whole carry coke thing. Look. We shouldn't drug shame Sam. She clearly had a problem. Oh, this is okay. This is the same as what I've just built. So I should rocket through this, right? Who said I was shaming? Sam's just jealous. The problem was it wasn't enough. God. At least Sam got Fortnite skin issue. Good times. Good times. Honestly, share some for the audience that had to watch it. Right, I need to go grab a drink. My cry for help didn't get answered. I'll be right back. Okay. Did I get my stand out for that? I did, thank God. There should be more holiday special marks, honestly. I think doing the sequels mock is niche, Sam. Let alone a holiday special. Although Lex managed to, in fact, no, Lauren managed to bag one of the holiday special Boba Fett's that Firestar did a few years ago for Lex, and I was quite jealous because that did look pretty sick. There you go, Sam. I'll give you something to work on. What is it that you said to me? Be the change you want to see? Or bring the changes you want to see? Something along those lines. Sounds like a collab waiting to happen, Sam. Sam's gonna keep all collab builds to a limited after this pod race saga. Can't wait to open that eventual video with and to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Phantom Menace. Like 10 years on from the original anniversary. We don't have any plans in the book for Bricktastic 2027. Probably for good reason at this point, Sam. if 2 years ago's Bricktastic mock still isn't finished, then I don't know what to say. He actually uploaded maybe a couple of weeks ago, Mark. He's got a new channel though, so go. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, Lex is in the middle of a rebrand. He said he was working on videos after Chicago this year, and I was like, yeah, I hear it every year, Lex. I hear it every year, and then like suddenly, he's got a video out. It wasn't quite suddenly actually. He was telling me he was working on stuff. But yeah, then just one day logged in and I saw he uploaded. Crazy. Oh wait, sorry, Bricktastic 2027 is 40% of the arena. That would be my share of the mock, right? Brick Spartan, that's it. Well done, Lauren. That'll be why, yeah. How many collabs is there for Bricktastic? Do we know? I mean, there'll be tons, KO. There'll be tons. But, like, I think the ones that you mean, I know of. The Hey Hey collab. Your Dungeon-tastic. And then the allegedly rumoured Soapbox-tastic again. Just messing up pieces left, right, and center again. I can't actually. I mean, I can't actually believe that Lex uploaded before me. That feels outrageous. New Hashima is a collab, yeah. Yeah. You have to, I think you have to put a bit more of a effort into your like application and like participation. But yeah, it's definitely oh, that's really bugging my. Oh no, that is right. I thought that wasn't quite mirrored for the sake of the rotation of the piece, but it is. I was looking at the wrong bit. Yeah, I think the vetting process for New Hashima is a bit more significant. New Hashima's not. Is that going to be at Bricktastic next year? I thought it was having a break. No. There we go. Thank you, Sam. They heard Sam was going to be was interested in doing a cube, and they thought, nah, do you know what? Let's give it a miss. We can't rely on him letting us down. Sam has like a central cube. Who am I to clown, honestly? Lauren, do you know what you're doing for Bricktastic yet? And Sans, you're coming, right? If you're still there. You might have disappeared by now.